Hi everyone. Welcome back to Holy Hustle, where we chat with friends who are living out their faith in really inspiring ways. Today I'm sitting down with my friend Jocelyn. The reason why we're talking to her today is because she's making a big move to Austria for her master's studies in marriage and family. And before she takes off, I just really wanted to catch up with her about her journey, her faith, and of course, her Holy Hustle plans for the next 2 years. And Jocelyn, before we dive in, how are you feeling about packing up your life?
Right now, a bit scared.
Okay.
To be very honest.
Yes.
And I think the other really comforting feeling is the peace that I can't quite explain, and the joy, and this sense of aliveness. Like this is the next right step.
Okay.
Yeah, set to leave behind what I'm comfortable with and the people I know and the people that I miss dearly, but excited to see what waits for me, the things I'll learn over
Right.
there.
Okay, so for those who might not know, what are you exactly doing there?
I am going to pursue a master's in marriage and family at ITI Catholic University in Vienna,
Okay.
where the hills are alive.
Wow.
And also, I'm going to, alongside that, I think God has inspired me with this mission. It's called Restoring Love. So I started a website, and the main aim of Restoring Love is to create and hold spaces for people to encounter the restoring love of God, so that their hearts may be transformed. So it's more of a virtual space.
Virtual space, okay.
This is really something that I kind of was inspired from a 2-hour adoration with Jesus. And he's like, try this. So yeah. Scary. I don't know whether people will take on to it, because there are things like Halo app and other free apps.
Okay.
So I'll see. I'm just walking in faith, and also I have handmade rosaries, like pocket-sized rosaries, to really share with people and encourage people to pray, because Mother Mary is the protector of families, and through her, as we place our intercessions in her hands, we really can overcome a lot of things through that. Yeah, so starting to drizzle.
Yes. So your story is quite unique. At some point in your life, you have actually discerned religious life. Can you share what was that like?
I think there were many points in my life I considered, because there was always this desire to give my heart to God, like to really just dedicate my entire life and time to Him. I think the question was always, in what way? Because there's so many different ways, and of course religious life is one of them. So last year, I was at a retreat, and I was fully mesmerized by this nun.
Okay.
And when I saw her and the wind in her habit and everything, and I was like,
It's some movie magic, eh?
it was in my mind, it's a very romantic moment, and I was like, she's such a beautiful bride of Christ. And then the next thing I responded was, I want to be a bride of Christ too.
Oh, okay.
So that set me on a path towards discerning, like sisterhood and religious life.
Yes.
But in that very same retreat, I was introduced to this course, because my friends were going.
Right, because
then,
like religious life and then marriage and family, it's totally different, right?
Yeah.
So how did that make you feel? Were you like torn? Would you like, what am I going to do next? Is it like confusion?
Actually, it's very interesting you say that, because at the end of the day, when I gave myself a deadline to make a decision, it boils down to one question, and I had to search my heart. Like, do I feel called and do I desire religious life, which is a call to live in community and to serve their mission, or to family life?
Okay.
Right? And I am someone who, honestly, at the age of 12, my only desire was to be a mother to my own family.
Okay.
Like, that was the most certain thing I know that I wanted to be.
Okay.
So I had to go back to all of that, and then kind of really allow that open-hearted conversation with God also. And finally, I came to a point whereby I have to really trust that whatever life that I choose, God's love will never be separated from me. That He will always love me ever the decision.
Yeah.
And then that was when I decided, okay, I really don't feel drawn to any particular community religiously.
Okay.
But I still want to give my life to God in this way. And here is this option, and I thought I've always desired and always enjoyed and always felt very alive when I serve and share about theology of the body. So this course actually is it. I think the perks of this direction that I'm headed is that in the university, they actually have mass every day,
Right.
and also adoration, and they have like prayers. So it's a community,
Okay.
in a way. Yeah.
Are you feeling a bit sad?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Like, I'm not feeling sad, but I feel like I also want to share the message clearly, such that it's not really for just the fundraising or whatever. No, it's really for. I really hope that more people actually know that they can live their life, the life that they feel they're meant to live. And there's so much fear and so much voices that sometimes talk us out of it. What is the right thing to do? What's the more structured thing to do? What's the safe thing to do? But I think as Pope Leo just shared, right, in the homily at the canonization, he shared about really abandoning ourselves so that we can go on this adventure with God. And this is my path to ITI Catholic University to study marriage and family, right? This is my path to abandoning myself and following Him.
So now, because like you're going to study marriage and family, right? Does it feel painful that you don't have a family yet?
To a certain extent, yes. I think the thing that bugs me most, I've worked through the pain of not having a family like
Processing.
so much. Yeah, I'm already like mid-30s. Everybody's getting married. But I think the harder part is a question that some people have asked me before, and they're asking, "You're not married. Why are you doing this marriage and family?
Right.
You don't have a family."
Like you don't. Yeah. It's like how people always say that priests don't understand family problems.
Yeah. I'm just like, family understand family problems.
Yeah. But I think that we need to like probably relook the way of how we see family. It's not like once you have your own kids, then you have your own family. It's not really like that all the time. Yeah.
And also, I think one of the things that I see in the vision that comes with this decision, right, is that I really desire to upstream personal formation for marriage. Because right now we are just having formation just before marriage, right? But there's this whole life before anyone meets their spouse. What are we doing about that? Like, how are we preparing them, even if it's 10 years in advance, how are we preparing them for marriage?
I feel that also a big part of before we start a family, right? Even before we get married, I think we need to fix ourselves first.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I used to think like that.
Yeah.
Like, I used to really think that I need to be perfect before
We don't
I
need to be
enter
perfect,
marriage.
but we need to understand how God heals us. Then we know how to bring it to the next generation. Or else we're just going to pass our trauma on to the next.
Trauma.
Yeah.
I think...
Not saying that we have to be perfect, because I don't think we'll ever be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we at least need to understand the saving love of God.
Yeah.
Or else there's nothing that we can be nourished by
Yeah.
when we serve other people.
Yeah. I mean, as a counsellor, I would really say that the restoring love of God is at work, like in the counselling room. And one of the reasons why, like, the word restoring is the word that I chose instead of like restored is because
It's an
it's an
ongoing
ongoing
process.
We
and
will
it never
only-
end.
Yeah. Until we reach heaven, we will never be fully restored. And I think that's why it's so important that, like, I know how to like better facilitate that journey, So with the church's teachings and then with my skills as a counsellor,
you
how
bridge
can I
them.
marry
Yeah,
them?
yeah.
And how can I help families in this journey of restoration, of that ongoing restoration in their hearts, right? And that is the vision that God has given me post this course. Yeah. And I would just hold it, ponder, and then just keep doing my best every step of the way and see where He leads me.
I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just doing whatever is necessary for the day.
Yeah.
I don't think that we always need to plan like 10 years. Doing this work, there's no such thing as a 3-year career plan. 1 year also don't know.
Yeah,
It doesn't work. Even if we have, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think one thing that really comes with this life that even you yourself are walking, right, is actually a sense of freedom we don't talk about.
Yeah.
Is that surrender that we have that I didn't have when I was having a full-time job. Because there's this sense of security that somehow is also very stifling.
Right.
Yeah. But I think this sense of freedom is something that gives me joy, and I'm sure it gives you joy
definitely.
too. Joy?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's really something to share about. Discernment, like religious life before. There's this whole, I love God, I want to give my life to God, but then like where? You know, where do I go? And then you have to close one door. You have to say bye to one.
Yeah, you cannot have two open it. Yeah.
Yeah, lor.
It's a grace if two doors open to you. Not everybody have that grace.
2 doors like to walk through.
Yeah. Like not everybody they don't feel that they have choice. They always feel that like, oh, it's just one or.
Yeah.
Like most of us will probably feel that, oh, just marriage or yeah.
But in choosing marriage, I have to confront also my fears for marriage. Yeah, because I think growing up there was always a struggle lah, in family life, right? Like there's no perfect family, so like will my family become like that?
But actually, even if you were to become a sister, right, that part was still.
Yeah, it will always be. I mean, it is another family that we're entering.
It's just a bigger family. If you can't handle
correct.
a small one, how to handle a bigger one?
Yeah. But also, right, one of the things that really always kept me wondering, right, and going back to religious life, because everybody like, oh, you so,
nice.
Oh, you serve in church so much, you go be nun lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think a few of my friends were having a conversation. It's like, is that the only way we can really give God our lives? Like our baptismal call is actually to everyone.
No, it's also because they feel that being a sister is a better choice. And not everybody can do it. So they feel that if you can do it, right, it's like if you can take higher mother tongue, right, you should go and take higher mother tongue. You know, that's the kind of thinking that they have.
Yeah. I mean, it is, both are a call, and it's a call to an individual, right? Only we know where God is calling us to. Neither is going to be a bed of roses all the time, but it will click inside us. And like for instance, when I'm in the counselling room, it clicks. Like it clicks within my heart. I just know that this is who God made me to be for the soul in front of me. And I think that's when I know that it is a path I will continue to pursue for like the rest of my life. When I am sharing the theology of the body, that also has another click. And I think it's very important to listen to the clicks and then discern what exactly is clicking. Because we're humans, right? Sometimes we can click the wrong way. But yeah, just to discern and listen and really have very honest conversations with God. Yeah, like I had to really say, okay, there's some areas of grief, there's some areas of pain. Do I want to confront it or not? Yeah, and holding all of that, just take one step at a time.
Yeah. Do you think the grief will ever go away?
Actually, not towards religious life, you mean? I honestly don't feel as much of a grief as to, say, for example, having a family of my own. So I think that's when I also knew I needed to make the choice. Yeah. And a part of me, the people pleaser self of me, basically like really wanted to please people lah. Because if I go religious life, then maybe people will be like,
Happy.
wow, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of questions of whether I discern this properly or not. Yeah, but I don't think if I go to religious life, people will actually question whether I discern properly or not. I don't know, but yeah, I just get more comments on going there than going here, you know, to the studies.
But then again, if you were to go into religious life, and then all the sisters will start to think, yeah, are you making the right choice or not? Then you will still be back in your people-pleasing mode. And then you're like, oh my gosh, what should I get out?
I mean, discernment with the religious is always two-way.
Yeah.
So they get to choose whether
they
discern, right, whether
Yeah.
I'm fitting or not. But I think I spoke to many good friends of mine also. That's very important, to really have good Catholic friends who knows me for like more than a decade.
Yeah.
So they kind of look at my gifts and all that, and they say, actually they just reflect some stuff to me, and then I take it to prayer, and then I discern from there. But I think the really, really crucial thing was that this whole journey led me to knowing God's love deeper, because I know that He loves me regardless. Even if I make a mistake, He's going to love me.
Would you say that this discernment process helped you to start restoring love? Like if you didn't discern, right, do you think you would have not studied at all?
Yes. I would say in terms of timeline, yes. Because it's all overlapping. God was restoring my heart because I was in an all-time low, right? And I really needed to rest and just be with Him. So in that, He called me
To do this.
a bride of Christ, and I said yes. And then gradually along the way, like all these pieces just came together like a jigsaw puzzle. And then I was like, hey, maybe I'm just going to give it a shot. Yeah. So then it's interesting because it's kind of like every step of the way affirms the next step. I think you get it, right? Yeah, like you go one step, and then, So God will only
But if you think no step, then you go nowhere.
Yeah, correct. Actually, the one thing that pushed me into finally doing Restoring Love was I was listening and watching some videos. And then the person or the priest was saying that, you know, sometimes we just need to go.
Yeah.
Like overthinking is not helpful, and I'm an overthinker. Overthinking is not helpful, and just go. Yeah, I mean, God will always show you the way as long as my heart is open to listening. Yeah. So I always say, this whole journey, I'm practicing holy detachment. While God inspired it, I'm doing, but I don't have to hold on to it. If at some point I need to make a detour back, and then I'll do it lah. Yeah. But if it goes on, of course.
Yeah.
I told him I'll work very hard. You just provide the way and show me the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The God, I think one thing that really struck me was like, you know, God gives and He can also take. So just go until He says, okay, it's time up. Do other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, how I got to that point was I kind of realized, you know, the reading on Vanities of Vanities. Yeah, like everything in this life passes, and in the rest, like the restoration that God is doing in my heart, I realized even pain passes. The deep, immense pain that I felt, it also passes. Like I'm here today smiling at you, like you know, it didn't stay with me, and I think that's the beauty of life, but also the reality of life, that everything in life passes. And so, while 2 years is a long time, but 2 years is just 2 years in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. So that really was the push forward, that there's no holding on to what we possess here on earth, because life here is but a journey back to heaven. So yeah, that's where the discernment journey brought me altogether. Yeah.
Thank you.